In a world that is forgotten, he remembers an ancient way. He's not just building a structure, he's about to resurrect a lost art. Every mark on the earth is a deliberate step back in time. The land itself must be prepared for this transformation. A foundation is laid, not with concrete, but with profound intention. Into the earth, the first piece of a forgotten puzzle is placed. The raw materials are gathered, each stone holding a piece of the story. Slowly, the blueprint emerges, a vision taking shape in the wilderness. The tools of a forgotten era lie ready, silent witnesses to a revival. The forest provides the timber, the very bones of the creation. With unwavering focus, he begins a dialogue with the wood. The first pieces are joined, the start of a silent, powerful conversation. This structure will be held together not by nails, but by knowledge. Each connection is a testament to the strength of tradition. The framework grows, a skeleton of timber rising from the earth. Precision is paramount. There is no room for error in this ancient craft. He works with a rhythm born of instinct and practice. The form becomes more complex, a testament to a timeless design. Every element is crafted by hand, imbued with purpose and human touch. The wood whispers its secrets to the patient craftsman. He marks the timber, writing the next line of this unfolding story. With a steady hand, he cuts, shaping the wood to his will. The scent of sawdust fills the air, an incense of pure creation. This is more than labor, it is a meditative act of focus. Now, for the most intricate work, carving the joints. A perfect union of two pieces, locked together by geometry alone. He inspects his work, ensuring every piece fits the grand design. Even the smallest peg is shaped with immense care. The foundational supports are assembled on the forest floor. Each mark ensures the structure will stand true and strong. An ancient bonding agent is applied, sealing the wood's destiny. The first major beam is laid, a milestone in the creation. Adjustments are made, guided by feel and an expert eye. He treats each joint with reverence, honoring the material. He returns to the earth, preparing the anchors for his creation. The very soil of the forest will become part of this home. Each box is filled, a vessel of stability for the structure. And set into the ground, a permanent bond is formed. The framework is now secured, ready to rise. The first pillars are anchored, pointing towards the sky. The process of shaping and forming continues, piece by piece. This is a solitary dance of creation, a rhythm of saw and wood. The plan is etched not on paper, but in the craftsman's mind. He measures and marks, preparing the timber for its role. Every line is a guide, a path to perfect alignment. The joints are prepared, ready to bind the frame together. With intense focus, he prepares another piece of the puzzle. A modern tool appears, but the ancient technique remains the focus. The pieces are fastened, securing the nascent structure. Each blow of the hammer is precise, deliberate, and final. The design process is fluid, adapting as the structure grows. Slowly, he coaxes the individual parts into a unified whole. The emerging frame is a skeleton of astonishing geometry. He prepares the next stage of the build with meticulous care. He checks his work, ensuring the foundation is perfectly level. The walls begin to take shape, enclosing a new, sacred space. The work is inspected, a moment of reflection before proceeding. Now, the vertical ascent begins, reaching for the canopy. Each measurement is critical as the structure climbs higher. The rhythm of the saw is the heartbeat of this creation. Even the smallest components are crafted with an artist's touch. A protective balm is applied, preserving the wood for generations. He surveys a rising form, a silhouette against the forest. Delicate work is required, fitting the pieces with surgical precision. A quiet moment to refuel, the wilderness, his only companion. With strength and balance, he raises the next part of the frame. The process is methodical, moving from one corner to the next. Working at height, his movements are confident and sure. He makes final adjustments, ensuring a flawless fit. The frame is secured, locking the design in place. A single, elegant joint stands as a mark of mastery. Now, his attention turns to the most complex part, the roof beams. The geometry must be perfect for the roof to hold. The saw sings as it follows the intricate lines. With the chisel, he carves the negative space, the key to the lock. This is the soul of the craft, creating strength from shape alone. He carves with a surgeon's precision, releasing the form from the wood. From the back, we see the artist at work in his outdoor studio. Each piece is a mirror of the other, a symphony of interlocking parts. The frame grows taller, a wooden cathedral in the forest. The work is demanding, requiring both strength and subtlety. He moves another beam into position, the puzzle nearing completion. The viewer is invited to witness the stunning detail up close. The main ridge beam is laid, the spine of the entire structure. Now, he prepares the rafters, the ribs that will support the roof. Every angle is calculated to perfection. The measurements are transferred onto the timber. A precise incision begins the shaping of the joint. The wood is carefully removed to create a perfect notch. A finished joint, a testament to immaculate craftsmanship. The process repeats, a patient meditation in wood. The blade follows the line, unerring and true. Each shaving of wood brings the vision closer to reality. He consults his plans, which live only in his mind's eye. The repetitive, focused work is a form of active meditation. He carves the final mortise, a receiver for its matching tenon. The blade cleanly separates the fibers, revealing the finished joint. Now, the moment of truth. Raising the first roof truss. A perfect fit. The geometry is flawless. He gently coaxes the massive truss into its final resting place. The roofline begins to emerge from the timber frame. He marks the wood for the next set of rafters. The rhythmic cutting continues, each piece identical to the last. He sets another truss, the pattern repeating down the roofline. The focus returns to the fine details of the joinery. This is a language of shape and form, spoken fluently by the craftsman. His hands move with an economy of motion, born from countless hours of practice. He carves with an almost surgical focus. The final truss is carefully guided into position. The camera lingers on the beauty of the raw cut wood. The structure is a marvel of interlocking pieces. His intense concentration is palpable in these final stages. He stands back to admire the skeleton of the roof, a cathedral of wood. One last joint to perfect, the final touch on the masterpiece. The completed frame stands proudly, a testament to a forgotten skill. The joinery is not just functional, it is breathtakingly beautiful. The man and his creation stand in harmony with the forest. The work continues, adding strength and stability to the roof. The structure is now whole, a complete thought rendered in timber. But the fine-tuning has just begun. He moves atop the structure, planing the beams to a smooth finish. The cabin sits on the hillside, as if it grew there naturally. His attention turns to creating the smaller, essential details. A collection of braces, ready to be installed. He prepares the wood to receive these new supports. The components are assembled before being fitted to the mainframe. Holes are drilled to anchor the roof securely. He returns to more primal methods, shaping pegs with an axe. Each peg is driven home, locking the joints for centuries to come. Any excess is trimmed away, leaving a clean, seamless finish. He applies a final treatment, protecting the heart of the wood. The finished joinery is a work of art in itself. The craftsman ensures every element is perfectly aligned. The entire structure receives its protective coat, a final blessing. The process now shifts to creating the roof covering. The shelter stands, awaiting its final layer of protection. The craftsman works on the fine details of the roofing panels. His blueprints are drawn directly onto the material. Each line is a promise of precision. The remnants of his work tell a story of dedication. He carves grooves for the panels to interlock. The work is painstaking, demanding absolute focus. He switches tools, using the saw for long, straight cuts. The movements are fluid, efficient, and masterful. Back to the chisel for the delicate finishing work. The finished piece is a complex shape, ready to be fitted. The process of marking and measuring is constant. He ensures that every component will align perfectly. The saw carves through the wood with practiced ease. Each cut is a confident stroke, wasting no energy. He returns to the steady, rhythmic work of the chisel. The results are stunningly precise. The first panels of the roof are slotted into place. The final cuts are made, completing the roofing elements. He begins to carve the interlocking joints for the wall panels. This technique, known as joinery, is the secret to the structure's strength. The finished joint is a thing of beauty and engineering brilliance. Now, the walls begin to rise, enclosing the space within. Two pieces become one, locked in a perfect embrace. The craftsman continues his patient work, lost in the process. Each new piece is measured and cut to fit the whole. The saw becomes an extension of his own hand. Slowly, methodically, the walls are filled in. He carves another joint with focused intensity. The satisfying rasp of the saw signals progress. He works without pause, his rhythm unbroken. The shavings fly as he makes a long, deep cut. He pauses to verify a measurement, ensuring accuracy. The next board is marked for its place in the wall. The cut is made, swift and certain. The chisel provides the final, delicate shaping. One after another, the boards are prepared. This is a portrait of patience and profound skill. The wood is marked across, indicating where material must be removed. The process of crafting the roof panels begins. With the chisel, he hollows out the joint. The cut is deep, requiring both power and control. He creates a precise channel in the wood. The marking of the next board begins. And the cut follows, perfectly tracing the line. The saw moves back and forth in a steady, hypnotic rhythm. A triangular notch is carefully carved out. The fruits of his labor lie ready for assembly. The preparation work seems endless, but each piece is vital. He carves and shapes with unwavering dedication. Now, the roof panels are lifted into place. They are hammered home, fitting snugly together. The roof takes form, a shield against the elements. Final cuts are made to ensure a tight seal. The panels interlock, creating a strong, weatherproof surface. The last pieces of the puzzle are cut. And the final panel is slid into position. The structure is complete, a triumph of traditional building. He planes the final surface, a gesture of completion. From above, the cabin seems like a natural part of the forest. The final truss of the porch is lifted into place. The work is never truly over. There is always more to perfect. Each groove is carved with the same care as the first. The craftsman and his work are one. His faithful companion observes the process. The final joints are carved and fitted with mastery. The sound of hand tools is the only music in this wooden sanctuary. His movements are economical, precise, and beautiful to watch. The wood yields to his expert hands, taking on its final form. The last cuts are made on the roofing boards. The craft is an endless cycle of marking, cutting, and shaping. The roof is now fully assembled, an interlocking shield. Every detail is considered, every joint perfected. He stands back, a creator admiring his work, a vision made real. The beauty of the raw wood is a reward in itself. He continues to refine the structure, his work never done. The main beam of the porch is fitted. A chisel carves away the last imperfections. The sharp blade of the saw makes quick work of the task. The builder secures the last of the joints. The completed cabin stands as a testament to his skill and vision. He works on the roof, securing the final boards. The final trusses are carefully put into place. The structure is now complete, a sanctuary in the woods. The finishing touches are added with care. A look at the intricate joinery that holds it all together. He moves with confidence, at home in his creation. From a distance, the cabin seems to belong to the landscape. Now, the focus shifts from building a house to creating a home. He prepares tinder, the spark of warmth and life. A fire is kindled, the hearth of the new home. The harvest of the garden will be the first meal. He prepares a simple, nourishing stew. He cooks over an open fire, a timeless ritual. The first meal is prepared, a celebration of self-sufficiency. Vegetables simmer, filling the air with a comforting aroma. The stew thickens, a simple feast fit for a king. Freshly caught fish is seared over the flames. The final ingredients are prepared with care. The meal comes together, a mosaic of colors and flavors. A rich sauce is created to complete the dish. Water is heated for a warm drink, a simple luxury. The work is done, the home is complete, life begins. A very special thank you to the owner of the YouTube channel, Primitive Technology Idea, for creating this wonderful video and allowing me to comment If you enjoyed this narrative, please visit and support their channel. At the link in the description below,